What's up, everybody? It's the 12th podcast again, with obviously some breaking news. I'm Brooks. We got Blaine on the other side of the camera. Say what's up, Blaine.
What's up, people?
And so, as we talked about last week, and as I think everyone in the entire footballing world has been talking about, Messi has finally arrived in Paris as of just a couple of hours ago. He is going to be, or he is right now, a PSG player. He's signing the contract, signing the paperwork. Everything is becoming official right now. He had a massive entourage of like 16 black Mercedes, 20 motorcycles. Yeah, did you see any of it? What have you made of this whole situation so far?
Hold
on. Hey Siri, turn off the air conditioner. Sorry, it's loud.
Turn off the AC, Siri.
All right. Scar, keep going.
Man, so I woke up. This is a true story. This is based on a true story. I woke up at 5 a.m. to a text from Brooks. Are we recording today? Because this happened. I go down to my office. I turn the TV on, and it's just a live stream of the airport.
Right.
And then at some point, I dozed out, and I wake up, and I see Messi all over Instagram in the shirt. This is Paris. Black shirt. People all around him, and the first thing I thought was, okay, this is really happening. I remember yesterday they said it was supposed to happen like this, and then the paparazzi had pictures of him shirtless in his front yard just doing his thing. I was like, and then I also heard that right after he said he's leaving and did his press conference with the whole team and the sad situation, I heard Joanne sent him another offer. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
But, I honestly forgot what question you asked me, but, he's in Paris, and it's happening, right?
Yeah.
It's happening. Today's the day.
Yeah.
Today's the day. He's joining the ranks. Deadly front three, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. The only question now is what number is he going to wear?
Right.
And how many goals is he going to score?
Right.
And how many trophies is he going to win for this 2 year? It's a 2 year deal, right? He's making I think, hold up, my dad just texted me. Oh yeah, now my dad wants to talk about it. But it's a 2 year deal, right? 2 year deal, and he's getting 45 or just under 50 million a season, right?
Yeah, so a 2 year deal with an option for a third. It's 34 American and 41 or something, 41 million or 44 million euros a year, which is less than he was making in Barcelona, actually.
Is it?
It's less than he was making, and it's obviously more than he was going to make in Barcelona, with the pay cut he had openly admitted to talking about. But yeah, I heard the same thing, that Barca made him one more offer, but then Joan Laporta and some other guys from the Barca media were no, that's this did not happen. That was not the case. It's just a rumor.
Okay.
Yeah. So whether or not that's actually a rumor, we'll never know. But it's just. I just find that super hard to believe, especially because they had a press conference on Sunday. You're not going to, pull the rug out from everyone after Messi's on stage crying with his family. He's left, he's gone, he's not, So, yeah.
That's like a YouTube prank. You don't
right,
do that.
yeah. That may have been the case, after Barca sent out the press release, a week ago, before they would have had the video farewell for Messi. Maybe they would have. That's when they should have made an offer if they did make a second one. But no, that's just rumor. But yeah, he's there. Got the EC Say Paris shirt on.
Yep.
Nike's a big winner. France is the big winner. Paris is the big winner. Neymar is the big winner.
Yeah. The Uber Eats League is a big winner. They got 3 superstars, and they all play for the same team.
It is crazy.
Oh man, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts, man. I feel if they got close to the Champions League 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what Messi's mentality is, because obviously he didn't want to leave Barcelona. He's sad that he left Barcelona. The man was in shambles, but he just won the Copa. I feel this is I'm not trying to use. I feel this is the last 2 years of his top peak Messi.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna leave it all out there, and kind of what I was saying in the last episode. You go to the French league, so you're able to give your all in all of the different competitions without worrying about like getting destroyed physically, like fighting against Italians or like Englishmen week in and week out. You know, the French are like, I mean, unless you're Neymar and you're trying to be cheeky, you're probably not going to get injured because of like a foul or anything like that. Like no one's gonna like break your knee because they like slid into you and made you tear your ACL or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that's a good point. I also think that, I mean, Emi Martinez, you know, the Argentina goalkeeper came on.
Keeper.
Yeah, he was like, you know, I haven't talked to him yet just because he's obviously been really busy. He's got a lot going on, but he's like, I think that this is good for him. It's a good challenge. It's something new. But you brought up a good point. Like, he's in the last couple years of his career, and in that press conference on Sunday, he was even like, look, like, yeah, I love Barcelona. I wish I could have stayed. I did everything I can, but at the end of the day, like, because someone was like, why don't you play for free? And like, first of all, that's just not realistic. Second of all, he's like, I still have ambitions. Like, I have a career and I still want to win things. And so, yeah, I mean, this makes sense to go to that team. We've talked about this a million times on the channel. Like, it's a heavily South American, heavily Argentinian squad coached by an Argentine who actually got on the phone and called him earlier this week. I read that this deal had been, like, PSG was trying to get a hold of him since April. And like Messi and his father were happy with how they approached it. They didn't do anything illegal. Like, they knew once they were like, oh, we're going to sign with Barca again. They were like, okay, cool. Like, if it doesn't happen though, like, we're here to make this work. And obviously they did make it work. But yeah, I think that this is a very good signing for him in his career. And hopefully, you know, he can get another Champions League medal, because this, I don't know, the interesting thing is PSG didn't win the league last year, right? Lille won the league last year.
Yeah, Lille.
So he's not going to like the league winners. He's going, I mean, they are for all intents and purposes, but I mean, it's not like Juve where they won it 10 years in a row, but pretty close. Yeah. I think that they're going to be good in Champions League. I think they all have that ambition this year. Like, honestly, Neymar needs this. He couldn't do it without Messi. It's not like, that's not trying to shame Neymar at all. But
well, I mean, put things in perspective. The last time Neymar won Champions League, he was playing with Messi. The last time Messi won the Champions League, he was playing with Neymar.
Yeah, and so to that
100% Jesus.
Yeah, that was amazing. Whatever happened to that Neymar. But I think that the other thing for Messi is, like, he's not going to have to be carrying, like, a mad young team. He's still going to pretty much carry a team wherever he goes. But I think that this PSG squad has a bit more talent surrounding him, and he doesn't have to feel like it's literally all on his shoulders. You know, he's got a very experienced Neymar who not only is amazing but knows the league. He's got Mbappe who knows the league and who's an amazing World Cup winner. A lot of still French guys who are World Cup winners. He's got Marquinhos back there holding it down, and a big foe in Sergio Ramos. So it's a very, very, very well-balanced squad who's pretty much won, you know, when you put them all together, they've won everything. So it's not a super young squad that might be nervous in Champions League or might not be able to pull through in the final leg or whatever.
Well, bro, first thing, here's the crazy thing, and I don't know if people are talking about this. So you have the captain of Real Madrid, the captain of Barcelona, the vice captain of Liverpool, all converging on the same team. And they've all won. Well, Sergio Ramos has won more Champions Leagues in the last 10 years than any club has personally. But they've all won Champions League in the last 5 years, and they're all playing on the same team, and they're all captains of their teams that they came from, or vice captains. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I guess that's all there really is to see. And then Marquinhos is still there. They picked up Hakimi. Basically, there's only one with Inter Milan, there's only one position on the squad that doesn't have like a top tier elite player, and it's left back. Everywhere else, like, those guys are like an 88 rating on FIFA or higher.
Yeah, or higher. Yeah, you got Donnarumma.
And then they got.
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no, that's it. Keep going. Gigi Donnarumma in the goal.
The least experienced position, again, like, no shame, no hate for this, but like, might be Pochettino and his coaching staff. To be honest, and you know, I got nothing but love for him. They're Argentine, but They made it to Champions League final in one of the probably most forgettable, boring games that I've ever seen in Champions League history. But
Liverpool Spurs?
yeah, so bad. But
yeah, that's whack.
You bring up a really good point. Like, everyone on this team is experienced and has won something major.
Yeah,
It's pretty much everyone on this team. I mean,
this is career mode in FIFA, man. This is just they get, but I mean, they got a lot of their guys for free, but they basically had a blank check and they're like, yo,
yeah.
We're signing you. We're signing you.
Yeah.
We're signing you. And last of all, we're bringing Messi to the team, and everybody is thrilled.
Yeah, the little, just a little bit of sweetener on top was that Messi. But I'm wondering, about like all of the rivalry between him and Ramos? That's gone, right? I don't think they carry that with.
No, I heard Ramos call them up and said, "We want you."
Really?
I heard Ramos pull the Steph Curry, Draymond Green to Kevin Durant when they called him in the offseason and said, "Come to Golden State."
Wow.
We aren't ops anymore. We family.
Wow.
We familia. And Messi took the call and he was like, "Te amo," or however. I don't know, man. That's what I heard. I mean, who knows what's true? No one's gonna come out and say it. But I heard Ramos gave him a call and said, "Yo, let's break bread together. We both bosses. We both won the Champions League. Now let's create history together and do it for the first time for France."
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I really hope they do. I hope Paris can win this. I hope that whole team can come together and play as a team. There's a lot of online where it's like, oh, these super teams don't win anything, but I don't know. It was somewhat of a super team before Messi and Ramos got there. Now it's like, this is surpassing super team. This is like, this is one of the greatest club teams I've ever seen put together in the history of club teams.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be watching for the first game or the second game when when they have like the best 11 out there.
Yeah.
But I feel like with these guys and with just the leadership that comes from, let's just say the three guys that came in. And there's still more leadership on the team. Marquinhos, Kimpembe.
Totally. Marquinhos is amazing. Like, for a Brazilian, he's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm saying leadership's there, but like with these other guys, like I feel like if there's anybody that was like teeter-tottering I don't know, but like on the fence about like whether or not they wanted to get their head right and like play for the badge or play for the league or play for the state, or not the state, the country. Like with these guys in the lineup, like they don't have a choice. Like Sergio Ramos is going to make you do what's best for the team.
So on that
note,
no
one's going. Like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine going against Sergio Ramos in the dressing room?
No, absolutely not. I couldn't imagine going against Sergio Ramos. But one of the things I'm wondering though, because I don't know if you've heard this, but obviously there's always rumors of Mbappe leaving. He hasn't signed his contract yet. He's only got 1 year left. Do you think he stays or what?
So, I mean, if we're going to talk about that, me personally, if I'm Mbappe's camp and if I'm Mbappe's team, I'm at least signing an extension for 3 more years.
Okay.
Like, with the team, like, here's the thing. Like, you look at Real Madrid, there's nothing going on over there right now. They're broke as a joke. They're an aging squad. And, like, they signed my man David Alaba, but he doesn't want to play center back. He's going to play center back. My man Eden Hazard's there, and he's looking like he might show up this season. But at the same time, like I'm like, why would you, like, besides the historical, glory and culture of winning, why would you join Real Madrid? Why, like, Paris in the last 3 seasons has been a more attractive outfit to be a part of. Like, unless Real Madrid like goes out and signs 3 or 4 Galacticos, why would you leave Paris? I would never leave Paris.
No, I mean,
unless I want to live in Madrid. I mean, not never, but like at least for like, I'd sign at least a 3-year contract extension and go to 2024.
What's Madrid going to do in that time? They're not going to have. They're still going to be paying off Hazard. They're going to have an even older Alaba. They're going to have an older Marcelo. Like they don't. I just don't. The one thing that's different with we're not on this, but Barcelona, I think, for as much trouble as they're in, which they're in the biggest amount of trouble of anyone, but they do have a young squad.
Yeah.
And so, like, with this Madrid squad, I wouldn't understand Mbappe's reasoning for this, because the only place, he's not going to get a better chance of winning than he's going to get in Paris, especially with what they've done in this offseason. So yeah, I think there's just like he keeps stalling on his contract talk, and I don't know why. Maybe having Messi there like will help him out because, to be honest, he has been the best player on that team for the last couple of years. He is better than Neymar, in my opinion, at least the last couple of years. And maybe he just is getting a little bit, not necessarily arrogant, but maybe he's thinking he's a little bit bigger than he is right now. And maybe Messi
he's very arrogant.
You know, so maybe Messi being there might help him cool down a bit, but, you know, you never know.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, just to add to what you said, yeah, in 3 years, Madrid might still be in the same quagmire they're in. Who's to say? But, like, I mean, I wouldn't sign like a 6-year contract because you never know what's going to happen in, you know, in the world of football. But, I mean, I definitely wouldn't leave next year.
No, definitely.
Like, as long as Messi was on my team and he was performing at a high level, I would never leave that team.
Never.
Unless you're coming off of like 4 years playing with him and you guys have basically won everything every year. Like the Neymar situation, like I understand why Neymar left, but like he had a history running with the best. And he's like, I want to do it on my own. And it turned out he couldn't. And now they're reuniting and they're going to try to do it together again. But like as in like Mbappe, like as young as you are, like you could play another 6 seasons in Paris.
Right.
Madrid's still going to be, they're still going to be there. Like you can always rerun your contract down, but why do it at a time when Madrid is like clearly broke as a joke and going through trouble and like you would be there to bail them out of a bad situation. And I feel like that's never a situation. Like I think we touched on this in the last episode. It's like everyone wants to put themselves in a position where they can be the most successful. And like it's like this is the reason why like Messi doesn't go join Atalanta. Like they're a good team, but you would have to do a lot to get them to be the top of the table and win anything of significance. And it's like, why would you do that when you could join Inter Milan or Juventus or Man City or Bayern? Like, it's like, they're like, that's all I'm going to say. I mean, I hope he does. And I just hope he doesn't leave, dude, because I'm not a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't leave either. I obviously can't stand Madrid, and I just like love Paris as a destination. You know, we spent a lot of time there, so I don't want to go to a Paris that doesn't have Mbappe. Although having Messi there wouldn't really be that big of an issue. But I just think for his career, he should stay there, win everything with them a couple of years, and then maybe he can do whatever he wants to do. But it's just for as young as he has such a long future ahead of him. Like, sign on an extension. The other thing though is like Paris might need to get rid of him, and just for this, I mean, they don't need to financially, but for financial fair play, they may need to get him off the books. And with 1 year left, they're thinking, I mean, we have a pretty deep squad right now. Why don't we sell him on? I mean, they're not going to, but
that would be insane of them.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. But someone who is selling is your team.
Yeah, I know. Dude, all I'm going to say, so we're talking about Chelsea selling Tammy Abraham. Most likely he's going to Roma to link up with the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, Jose Mourinho, go down to AS Roma. Or maybe Arsenal, but it's most likely Roma. And all I'm going to say is this. I'm going to name off a few players, and you guys are going to see a pattern here, right? Daniel Sturridge, Mohamed Salah, Kevin De Bruyne, right? Who else we got? Lukaku. Yeah. Like, we sold him for, I think, 35 million, 36 million. We're buying him back for 97, 98 million, something insane like that. And there's more. Those are just like the high profile ones. So the last thing we want to do right now is sell Tammy Abraham, who has been our top goal scorer 2 seasons ago and was like tied or like a goal behind a guy that had 3 times as many goals as him. But the coach doesn't like him, so we're going to sell him for 34 million pounds. And he's going to go on and become a prolific goal scorer because he's shown that at every opportunity, every time he's had a chance, he's been great. Like he broke records with Bristol, Swansea, even at Chelsea for like a homegrown player that's like a young kid. Like he was doing great. And like one coach doesn't like him when we sell him for pennies on the dollar. When Lukaku's out of steam here in 4 seasons, We're going to look for a few stopgaps, and mark my words, 2026 is going to roll around, and we're going to buy homegrown Chelsea forward Tammy Abraham back somewhere around like in between like 60 and 100 million euros. And, you know, it's going to be great to have him back, but it's going to be stupid because it's like just loan him out or put a buyback clause in his contract. But like for like as savvy as the business people are at Chelsea, they clearly don't know what a buyback clause is. They have no idea what that is because we've lost too many players. And yeah, Declan Rice is another one. Declan Rice.
Yeah,
dude, like, I'm telling you that like
listening to all this, I don't know that I would say that they're the most savvy guys out there. What they have is a ton of money, and so they don't need to worry about a buyback clause or worry about doing good business. What they worry about is buying the best players, and they're very, very good at doing that, aside from Timo Werner. But they're really good at saying, oh, like, we need this person, let's bring them in. Because they've always been paying whatever amount of money Roman Abramovich can pay, which is unlimited at this point. And I don't know.
That's true. Money ain't a thing.
I'm with you, though. Yeah. But as far as good business goes, put a buyback clause. They've done a lot of, like, he's been loaned out quite a bit. So, I mean, maybe, I don't know how much of this is on him, where he's like, look, like, stop. Martinez said the same thing. He's like, I'm not trying to keep, moving every 6 months to a year. Like, at this point, like, I just want something that someone's going to believe in me, where I can go and do my thing for a few years, have some stability, know that the coach has faith in me, and maybe that's what he's looking for.
Well, yeah, he did the loan thing, and I know last year, like when Frank was still the boss, they were trying to get him to sign a new contract. And I don't know if the new contract was like still like, because at the time he was the top goal scorer, and I don't know if like the contract was like, we're offering you like £70,000 a week, versus he was probably looking for something closer to like 120, more of like a regular squad member contract versus like an academy graduate. So I mean, you never know the truth in these situations. Because it's like maybe he wanted to sign then and they didn't sign, and then he got benched and they like withdrew the contract, and now he doesn't have the opportunity to sign the contract. But I mean, from what I know, I get you. Like, you don't want to go out on loan and become like this guy that's like on loan every season and like you've only worn the shirt like 16 times. So I personally think he would have gone out on one more loan. And then whether it was a 2 season or a 1 season, and came back and like would be ready to like take his shot. But at the same time, I think he should just be given an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. But what do I know? I'm not a man.
Well, I mean, he was given an opportunity until Tuchel came in.
And that's the thing. Like, he was given an opportunity, and Tom, I'll just call him TT, came in. And it's like he gave him like 30 minutes there.
Yeah, it's not
15 minutes there, but yeah, he didn't give him like a run of games. He didn't give him a real shot. Like, and like people, I mean, and this like now we're getting in deep now, but people people will say like, oh yeah, like he's not the kind of striker that we want, or he's not the kind of striker we need. And all I'm saying is like, I get it. Okay, you're the manager. You want to play a certain way. You have a certain philosophy. But like, if you got one guy over here who's like got 15 goals the season before, and you got another guy over here that can't hit the broadside of a barn, maybe cater your strategy to the guy that's putting the ball in the net, instead of like keep trying to like get this other guy to fire. And like, yeah, like we won a Champions League and we finished top 4 because of the work of a different team, not our own merits. So it's like, yeah, we need a striker to come in, and that's what they're doing. But I feel like it's the wrong decision. And I mean, honestly, like I disagree wholeheartedly with like selling a player. Like, in a club where we have such a revolving door of managers, to sell any player based off of one manager's opinion, I feel like is a foolish decision.
Yeah.
Like, one manager liked you, the next manager doesn't, you're out the door. No, go on loan, and by the time you come back, there's going to be a new manager, guaranteed.
Yeah. Yeah, especially at Chelsea.
Anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, specifically at the Blues.
But regardless, Chelsea or Leo Messi is in Paris. He's a player for the PSG. We're going to be there soon.
Yes, sir.
Keep tuned into the channel, because in October when I'm out there, hopefully I can get Blaine out there too. We're going to be hopefully seeing some games. We're on the wait list already. I'm going to have that away Messi, that away Di Maria. Gonna have a lot of-
White, black, and pink.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
number one for me.
Yes, sir.
All right, anything else?
No, I think that does it. That's just, it's our midweek transfer talk concerning Messi to Paris. Thanks for rocking with us, guys. It's been the 12th Man Podcast. We out.